gets. Welcome to PEO Specialists. Well, if you found your way to this video, that means that you gave us an indication that you might be interested in exploring a career opportunity with PEO Specialists or just a referral partner. In either case, this is my little welcome video to sort of introduce myself and the concept of PEO Specialists, and we'll see where we go from there. So, a lot of times people ask me, what is PEO? I hope by now, if you've looked around our website a little bit, you have at least a good understanding of the basic functionality of what PEO is. But bottom line is, PEO is a magnificent outsource. Business owners outsource just about everything. Legal, for obvious reasons, accounting, tax, marketing, IT, public relations, all sorts of things get outsourced to third-party professionals or vendors because they're experts at what they do and because the business isn't large enough to accommodate a full-time lawyer or accountant or PR professional. Human resources is much the same thing. The added complexity that's come up as a result of the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, has sort of driven the point home. It's sort of been the final nail in the coffin for a lot of business owners scrambling to try and figure out what to do to accommodate not only the minimum care provisions under the Affordable Care Act, but also the compliance requirements. There's a lot of reporting, and there's actually even the threat of an IRS, Department of Labor combined audit of your payroll and employment practices under the Affordable Care Act. So as a business owner, you're really sort of up against it, and it just makes the point all the better why considering outsourcing of human resources is a prudent business decision for anybody in today's world. So with that said, the PEO transaction is fairly complicated. It's very much comparable to a commercial real estate transaction that happens on an infrequent basis, maybe every 5, 7, or 10 years. And there's a lot of value in having market expertise, which is why we hire a commercial real estate broker were we to go out and lease office space or a warehouse or something of that nature, because the broker knows the marketplace, they know relative values, they know the landlords, and they know the contracting tolerances that any particular owner or landlord might be interested or willing to accept. So with that said, we hire a real estate broker who is then compensated by the transaction by the other side in order to help us facilitate a win-win transaction. PEO Specialists is exactly the same thing. We've formed relationships with over a dozen of the best PEOs in the country. There's 700 to choose from. We've chosen 12. We sit down with our prospective clients and we talk about the merits and relative value of PEO, and we decide if it's an appropriate next step for them to collect the data. We help them collect the data, and we organize that data in such a way that it makes the company look the best that it possibly can during the underwriting process. This gets us best pricing. And then we submit that data to the right PEOs, maybe 2, maybe 3, to see what sort of competitive pricing we get back. Each of the PEOs knows that they're competing against others, and so consequently we get good pricing, and we get the best package of overall benefits for our clients. Only then, once we've gotten pricing back, will we make a decision with the client and sit down with a PEO salesperson, allow them to have access to the client and try in their best to convince the client of the merits of their particular offering. Once that's said and done, we help the client with the contracting and the facilitation of the onboarding process so that they end up with a win-win relationship, a good solid foundation for a partnership with their PEO going forward. This is very comparable again to the commercial real estate type of transaction. So having said that, that's what we do at PEO Specialists. It's a lot of fun. We get to enjoy working with business owners and advising them on how to make this transaction smooth and painless and really get the best out of their business. The opportunity here is I think exciting. It's fun. It allows you the opportunity to work out of your home if you'd like. You can work out of an office if you like. You're an independent contractor with us, and therefore you have a lot of flexibility about the format and the manner in which you go to market. We're most we are most interested we are most interested in developing Texas and the Southeast. We like markets where there's growth. Growth businesses make great clients for PEO. We're interested in developing most of the markets in and around Texas. We're looking for self-starters, people who already have a good, solid working relationship with the community, the business community, and have some credibility that they can get in front of business owners and talk about the concept of PEO. We have nothing to sell here. If the PEO concept doesn't resonate with an owner, no harm, no foul. We move on to the next prospect. So, of course, we're interested in finding the very best agents in the best markets that we possibly can. With that in mind, we'd like you to share a little bit more information about yourself so that we can begin the process of getting to know one another. There's a button on this page, a link on this page somewhere around this video that will say, "Tell me more." And when you click that button, it's going to ask you some more questions about yourself. There might be a place for you to provide us a link for a LinkedIn profile or upload your resume. But we'd like to know more about you, any licenses or certifications that you might have, and just your overall general experience in business and selling in B2B type of situations. Once we've had a chance to look that over, we will get back in touch with you. You may get another video response, or you might get a phone call from us. In either case, we will respond one way or the other. Once we've decided that you are the right type of person for PEO specialists, we have a great training program for you. We'll onboard you just like we might onboard a new client. We have a series of video trainings to teach you everything that you need to know about PEO, about PEO specialists, and about the problems that you'll be solving for your clients. PEO is a magnificent outsource. It works incredibly well, and most owners will tell you that they'd never go back to doing self-service HR again. If you want to know more, please click the link on here. It's a great profession. It's a great way to make a living, and we hope to get to know you better in the near future, and hope that we'll have you working with PEO specialists real soon. So thanks so much for tuning in.